Welcome back to my Zhao Ming campaign. This is episode 29. And I think it's also an episode wherein Chaos will let's just say they're not going to do well this episode. Leave it at that.
Dragon-blooded Shogungan, sent by our ancestors.
So here I could just wait for them to be destroyed, or I can do this and pick up this.
A tool worthy of a dragon.
Now attack here. Probably just worth it to resolve it. And Luton occupy.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
Yeah. Worth it. Let's turn what? Build one of those. At least get something going.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
And Golden Hounds.
The Iron Dragon.
Thinking of what spells to take, that reminds me, I am so glad that I had Golden Robe back when I did the Gotrek and Felix battle, because if I didn't...
The Stone Dragon.
I didn't, it wouldn't have worked.
I think only of the Great Bastion.
So he's recruiting
I
for...
stand apart. Feasible, perhaps.
Ooh.
Ekwazak.
So here we've got
Ekuti.
several
The
armies.
Iron Dragon. In good time.
And
The
sometimes...
stone abides.
Sometimes it might be best to
My legion must rest.
withdraw.
The majestic defender.
The
And
Lord Magistrate stands ready.
Oh, Xiangyang worships me.
go to swap this around so
Commander
they
of the
can
great
heal.
city.
You know, these guys won't.
Will obey.
There is a way.
Sent by the Emperor. Ride upon lightning.
I wonder if that's a metaphor or she actually can
Praise
Like-
be to the Iron Wind.
evoke lightning and give it to people so they can move around more quickly.
I will oversee the supply truck.
This army
Dragon-blooded
is
Shogungan.
almost ready. This army can just kind of sit here, I think. Pick up some peasants. Nah, because it's funny, I'll keep my gang. These fun clay guys. Any deals to make?
Yes?
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
Can't get a trade agreement yet. What's inhibiting this? see. Main threat is 15. And
Greetings, honorable ally.
did this.
We'll honor it.
Interesting.
Master.
Building upgrades. This point, where's my auto construction? I kind of want to do that. That'd be... I know there's a way to get automatic construction. I just can't remember how. Where is the auto construction feature? Objectives, policy. Okay. I guess I'll just make do with having this, which means I need to this to counter it, and anything here. Sure. More money. Wonderful. Claim that. Send this one. Send it here, I think. And I think that's all my armies moved. It's almost an army unto itself. Hope it doesn't get attacked. That'd be very, very annoying. Give armies. I probably should start another one. Just to have more options.
Shogun Gun Lord reporting. Service is every Cathayan's duty. The dragon-blooded.
And of course I raised the
Wind
army in the
shaper.
wrong place.
Fly the Emperor's flag.
Ah. Well, I guess I have another war to deal with. Fortunately, it's mostly all on the same front, so no way that could go wrong, right? Right? Here we've got... Sorry.
Welcome to my private study. Wine of palest gold will whet our palates whilst we speak.
So I'll just pay Gelt to go to war with them.
Fine.
And
All here are honored dwarfkin.
Gozart boys. How much money would he need? It would not be impossible to pull him into a war over this. I think it would maybe even be somewhat easy. Now,
I shall be victorious!
Warrior of Sigmar.
that's a level of iron, that army there. I'm actually going to take over this army. I want to say there was a trick where there was some way you could steal items from guys. Can't remember it now. Of course, if one of these was level 20, I had an army nearby, I could do the hero stealing exploit. Where his... I wish you could at least look at their stuff, even if, obviously, you shouldn't be able to alter it because you're not the owner.
By Sigma's right.
Power in the blood. Erect a shrine to our ancestors.
Here.
Gate Master.
With this. Nerd.
Alchemist of Shangyang.
And strategist, roughly a nerd.
Astromancer of the Celestial Court.
And get the compass. And
Born to rule.
To
So
serve
bring them
me
Is a
here.
privilege.
Might as well pick up that and compass. That should do nicely. For now.
Get off, kid.
It suits my purposes.
Yushin Fu can press here and
I will be obeyed.
connect
Allocate
this
shifts
army.
as
Wonder
required.
why I'm not getting the healing in there, but when I cross over,
Celestial
she's do.
ancestors.
So I want to hit there, and then I think I'll try to slash down and break the back of Chaos, which would work out pretty well, I think, because you see you've got all these Order factions fighting, and you've even got... Oh, hey, Heralds of Erewhon. That's kind of cool. Interesting to see Slanesh has lasted this long. It looks like they're not just surviving, but they're actually doing pretty well for themselves. Who knows? Maybe I'll have something to say about that.
Child of the Nine. We must be tireless. Natural authority.
The House of Secrets grants rest.
Storm Dragon.
And, yeah, Ying.
I cannot fail the Emperor.
You don't have Lightning Strike.
Chosen by dragons.
You are but a speck.
Lord of the Jade Swan. Guided by Jamon. This insult will not stand. Possible. This way!
Acceptable.
Just let this build up and then I think I'll be ready to march.
Gets me what I want.
Guess that's
I'm in 'cause I
they're
said
both
so.
camps.
Descended from celestial glory. Never flag, never falter. Shenyang shows the way.
Set sail!
See what set sail. I don't know why it says Rift entered. Well, I kinda do it. It's a holdover from Realms of Chaos, I'm sorry.
Eye of the Emperor.
But my impression was that these were just to represent sailing normally, but they're not portals. Even the one that goes from here to like here, and the one from here to here, I always thought that those were just underwater waterways and that they're like rivers underneath the earth. Forward left.
Heat interferes with my chemicals.
Demonic Convergence. Think Thunderbolt. Curse to the Nightwind. Much closer is Earthing. This guy's actually worth saving, I
Heat
feel.
like Qian's jungles.
Fortune can be woven.
A superficial task.
You have much to learn. Gate
Do I?
Master.
Do I indeed? That's actually a very attractive upgrade. So, I'd like to get it, that landmark. Turn. So we're getting attacked. 1, 2, 3 armies. I'm going to make this interesting. Is this the smartest thing? No. But it'll be funny. I'm going... put all these under AI control. I'm pretty sure they fixed the exploit whereby you toggle off control large army and then put these under AI control, and then each one would come in as essentially its own player, its own country, but they'd still be bound. I think that's been fixed, so every time you put one under AI control, they also get to bring in one. But this is going to be pretty awesome, I think. It'll be the largest battle of the campaign, I believe. So, just quick save in case there's any crashing with all the stuff. And let's get into it. See you guys on the battlefield. But first, let's get a quick look at the battlefield. If the black screen goes away, bit annoying that. That's a pretty funny thing. Ooh, interesting map.
Warriors!
So here are the armies. There are going to be these. With that in mind,
Praise the dragons!
I think I want to give Zhao Ming the opportunity to set up, then sort of move this way.
Jade warriors!
Stand together, else die apart.
That's a
Ready to defend.
pretty epic thing to say, to be honest.
Wind and fire! Defenders of Cathay! Warriors!
Find them there.
Crossbowmen!
Dragon crossbows!
Defenders of Cathay!
Nangao grenadiers!
Deers now combine
North in
this
harmony!
lock. Ying there.
Sorcerer's outcast!
Deployment.
The Storm Dragon.
Praise the dragons!
Yeah. So
Today we face evil. Today, as on all days, we shall smite it.
Good
Master
speech.
of Temper.
short, to the point. I think I'll take up a defensive position here.
Wind and fire!
And
Thoughts in harmony!
these up here too.
Move as wind!
What was that anyway? Flash there.
Shaper of steel!
Yeah, see, something is here. Something's glowing.
Order and
Keeps on
balance.
winking in and out of existence, and I'm confused. Like, can they... I guess we probably can't shell over there. Also, I do win if the time runs out, so...
Sinyang sends us!
I would say no to that happening.
Jade warriors! Sent by dragons!
Yeah, I think I'll muster my units over here. Seems to be the
Warriors!
best place. I don't know what this is. If you know what's going on, let me know in the comments, please.
Thoughts in harmony!
Yeah. As long as you're shooting at infantry, that's okay.
The Emperor's will!
The celestial faithful!
Sinyang's faithful!
Okay, fall back with those, and
Shenyang, guide me!
now Ying, your time to shine as a dragon.
Ready to defend! Gaiwan, aid me!
Never conquered. March in order, dragon.
Restore order!
Mistress of Storm!
Have pretty good boost, if I do say so myself.
Sorcerer of secrets. The celestial faithful.
Bringing harmony.
9 silver.
Marching as one.
Master of Tempest!
Let me run this thing off. Certainly isn't a defeat.
Dragon Guard! Seeking Cathay's foes!
Move in formation!
Which is for sure. So it seems like my allies slash the alternative things are. Oh, my allies slash alternative armies seem to be just content to be over here, and I'm kind of okay with just sniping out their flying units with my dragon,
Shenyang's
even if it is a little weird that, oh hey, he's using his magic, that's good to see.
As always.
Thinking of using magic, I should... Oh yeah, that thing's going down.
I go where I will.
Spawn down the unit of...
Power of the elements.
Fall back.
Gaiwan, aid me!
Yeah, if Miao Ying is just gonna keep on biting these things. It's not the most interesting use, but it works.
Order and balance. Repositioning.
And
Repositioning!
here we are. This.
Ready to defend! Setting forth!
Okay, this is the time where
Sent by Gaiwan!
change, hop back into human form.
The storm wind blows!
Defenders of Cathay.
Okay, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is
Rooting
bad.
out evil. Acceptable. March for the Emperor!
I can just get a couple seconds to regrowth.
Setting forth! Nangal Grenadiers! Members of Cathay! We obey! March in order, right! Shenyang's faithful! Attack in unison! The storm gathers!
Attack in unison.
Crossbowmen!
Warriors. Shenyang sends us.
For the Emperor!
Shenyang sends us.
And I'm gonna lose my lord.
Master metallurgist.
Not good
An
at all.
acceptable journey. A mighty elixir.
Meter smooth.
The path of metal. I accept.
point, I'm kind of just doing everything I can to.
My power is absolute.
I'm just trying to do everything I can to.
Might of Gairan. Acolyte of
You know,
secrets.
forestall its destruction, though it looks like my.
Fire!
Looks like Cathayans just aren't quite on par with Chaos Dwarves and all these monsters.
The Iron Path.
At least Maio Ying was able to fully heal. Turn back into the dragon shape.
Mistress of Storm.
That's so cool how the dragons have their powerful echoing voices.
Go, Grenadiers! With infinite pride.
The dragons ask.
Dragons ask.
Even if
Order.
we lose this battle, though, hopefully.
Alchemist repositioning. Mechanically unleashed. By celestial decree.
Shouldn't be focused on one thing, guys. Just be firing at will. Hope I didn't forget to have them do that. That'd be real sad. Storm.
My elixirs are ready. I go where I will. Sorcerer's outcast. Power of the elements.
It's like something's happening there.
Shaper of steel.
Sound the retreat.
The Celestial Daughter.
No more Maio. Whoa, she is melting. Guess blunderbusses kill dragons. Oh. That's how a Maio Ying perishes, I guess.
Warriors.
Minds as one. Marching as one. Attack in unison. For the Emperor!
Emperor's will.
Okay. So they lost less than half their army.
Wind and fire. Sent by dragons.
Thoughts in harmony.
Fight.
The
as
silence
one.
aura that these great tourists
Shenyang's
guys
faithful.
have, that's
It
incredibly
pleases
annoying.
the dragons. Overwhelmed!
Can I possess this one and I can't. Oh,
Order
God.
and the balance. The Emperor blesses us with great warriors.
Oh,
Overwhelmed.
Dragon crossbows.
and the spirit of things, I'll let the allied army fight on. If it can inflict any more damage. Imagine, like, purple sun, chain lightning, and all that. I'm gonna actually concede defeat now that I see what's going on, because I want to keep my characters alive. Yeah. And Val, not just end battle. It's the end of a lot of things, though, as you see here, they were not without enormous losses of their own. So I think we'll come back from this. So what's the damage? We'll show you the damage inflicted and dealt by everyone. You see that? Don't do this a lot because it is tedious, and I'm not certain if anyone cares, but I think it can be cool for very large battles. Or like the campaign's final battle. I'm not certain. I think maybe if I turned off Control Large Army and then just fought it, where it was one army on one army, and both of us had to trickle in, maybe that would have been better. Because then perhaps I could have dominated one army and then moved to another and another. But who knows? It's also impressive looking at how few guys I had, how actually now if I'd had the over 5,000 fully maxed armies, I think I would have won. And this is not going to be a victory. Get attacked, we'll just win this.
Lives are evil.
So we've got a lot to examine, ponder, wonder about.
It is for the best.
Needs to attack the Black Fortress.
To battle!
So that's fine.
Let's have you dead.
Greetings. You no doubt have a request, I'll hear it now.
Can get alliance with them, which is awesome.
Who calls?
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
I got you to join war against both these guys, and I paid you a lot of money. You do it?
Sign the contract and be done with it.
That's a wonderful deal. Wonderful.
Gun Lord reporting.
wonder if I could make peace with these guys. That'd be kind of fun. Just prank them by going to war with them making peace. After I've set some of the most powerful actions against them. Stack legions, okay. This is actually pretty funny. Well, even if I can't do that, so Saber Mountain's out. Yeah, it's actually pretty funny. Especially because would have lost it anyway, so this is one of those places where there's kind of no reason to not make a deal, because you can just do that. So
Only fashion. Go.
here this goes.
Rations will be provided.
Your demise is certain.
Shogungan
It's a
Lord
good army
reporting.
for destroying that one.
Dragon-blooded Shogungan. My ancestors require it. Witness
Let's
their
hope.
demise.
I think I'll fight this out. This is such a hilarious deployment, I'll keep it.
We fight not only for our lives, we fight for our ancestors' honor!
Eat to pieces, the dragons!
Ready to rule! A new path! Repositioning!
And these Marauder horsemen. Wonder how they'd feel if... Ooh, I don't know. A bunch of crows flew over them and say, for sake of argument, dropped a bunch of grenades on them. You know, the usual stuff.
Master of the
Suspect
wind!
the real answer is it doesn't
Taking
matter much,
opportunity.
because
On gilded foot!
it's not a wonderful unit ability, but we see what we can do, and we'll deal with what we do with what we can.
I shape the winds!
I like how the rockets can sometimes end up pushing back.
Leading the way! There!
A unit. Not least because there's something kind of funny about the rockets
The Iron
not
Man.
killing it,
So
but
be it.
still pushing it back. That's
Fire in the blood.
My elixirs are ready.
it's fine to me.
Power of the elements. Behold, metallurgy unleashed.
They now gain
Order and harmony. This way.
a little bit of damage.
Hear my prayer.
Shaper of steel. Elemental majesty. Acolyte of secrets.
Bathed in celestial light.
This is going to be absolutely devastating. Why not Spirit Leech them?
I stand ready.
And yeah,
Heart of Sing-Ho.
bombard them with
Door of heaven.
various
Sorcerer of secrets.
magical abilities.
Roar of metal.
On the
I shape the winds.
Beast of Nurgle,
Sorcerer's outcast.
you shoot there. Going guys, just route, just route. That's what we like to see.
Repositioning. This is the way.
Thoughts in
This is the way. Heard it here first. This is the way. Not something else. This is the way.
Opportunity.
Just drop some ghosts there. I really hope that summoning those guys will be a thing on tabletop. It's a shame how Games Workshop seems to not be having a lot of unit summons in their games anymore.
never conquer.
And summoning is always one of the coolest things you can do in a game.
A mighty elixir.
I want to say the only current summon in Old World
Hear my
is
prayer.
Vampire Counts can
I hear
do
the
it.
heavens. The celestial wind.
Ready as always. Power of the elements.
But of course, if Vampire Counts are the ones doing it, then that's not saying the most with how
Rocket battery. With joy.
No alternative.
To
you know
battle.
what I'm trying to say. Right out there, not really. I mean, they're technically playable, but they're not getting a lot of support.
Warpstone and
So
steel.
it's one of those cases where, yes, you can use them, but
My mind is ready.
the way you use them is going to be pretty limited.
My elixirs are ready.
That was kind of cool. Here. Do the healing.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga. Rations will be provided.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
Pressure,
Witness their
chaos.
demise. An offense to my blood. Spill their vile blood. Shogungan Lord reporting.
Beyond your comprehension.
So, here. I'd be fine to have them shredded by the artillery, but
Make
it's not
your
worth it.
ancestors proud. Bend to Cathay will. Power in the blood.
Satan.
Victory was predestined.
Child of the Nine. It befits my high station. To serve me is a privilege.
Take some cav.
Shogungan Lord reporting. I was born to wield it.
Here.
Dragon-blooded Shogungan. Serve and honor your ancestors.
Well, looks like that might be coming sooner rather than later, so...
Magistrate reporting. Lord Magistrate
This
reporting.
army needs someone. Someone wise.
A worthy addition to my arsenal. Set sail.
Look at things diplomatically.
What do you wish to discuss?
Can't get a defensive alliance.
By Sigma's will, come in peace. The Empire.
All here are honored dwarfkin.
It's not quite what I expected. Didn't expect them to want to trade with me, but I'm not going to be upset about it. Post upgrade. Sure. In fact,
I shall be victorious.
To the provinces.
I think it's high time only that some of these posts are upgraded, but that the potential offered by some of them is realized. 3 turns, 3 turns.
The Lord Magistrate stands ready.
Light recruitment.
There is no cause left. The Lord Magistrate stands ready.
Gate Master.
Cathay et al.
I'm actually kind of curious. I want to see what the game gives me.
Alchemist of Shangyang.
I'm going to... Okay, so he's wise.
Astromancer of the Celestial Court.
I was gonna say I'm gonna see what the RNG gives me, but You give me a spell intensity boosting thing, game? I'm gonna have to handcraft his abilities myself, because that is way too precious not to fully cultivate. Well, I guess technically, now it's okay to do that. Give him a good name. Save character. Not you.
Our supremacy is assured.
You, I do want to do this funny little thing. Well,
The house
besides that, of course.
provides.
Dispatch. And get some of these armies.
For the Empire!
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
What do a military alliance look like? Financially speaking, join war against them. I think I will actually,
Be at peace.
next turn, try to take control of one of these armies and attack some of Chaos's holdings.
Harmony above all.
Pretty sure they're going to attack and destroy this army with this Carefilth army. Kirk victory, or not gonna make a decision just yet. I'm gonna end the episode here actually, and give y'all a bit of a cliffhanger. Before I do it, let's just take a moment to appreciate how much stuff Guild has. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Please subscribe. Please share with your friends. Thank you very much. Bye bye.